Hey, welcome to our show on podcast Carp Talk.
Podcast number 6.
That's 6. That's what I'm talking about.
Running through them.
We're getting ready to hit our digits here. Double digits.
Yeah.
That is.
It won't take too long. It'll be here before you know it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So how's your week?
It's been going pretty good, man. Business is definitely picking up.
And you own the painting business. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely, it's been picking up more than what it has because of not only COVID, but obviously, in the wintertime, my business slows down a lot too anyways.
Yeah,
just because people don't want somebody in their home
Oh yeah.
during Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you in my home or something like that. I mean, yeah. But anyway,
But anyways, how's your week been, man?
my week's not too bad. I tell you, working a lot of these videos, it's a lot of time consuming.
Oh, I'm sure it definitely is. A lot of late nights.
Last weekend it was
A lot of moonshine.
Yeah, moonshine, exactly. You see my last post I put on there? What I said, smoking a nice cigar, and I had a shot of moonshine with a dash of orange juice.
Yeah, a dash of orange juice.
You know what that is with the moonshine? You ever heard like what was it, vodka and a orange juice? You call it a screwdriver, right?
Oh, yep.
Well, I mean, this is moonshine, so you call it a Phillips screwdriver.
Oh, a Phillips screwdriver. Okay.
I think. I don't know.
You think? You didn't look it up before you said it?
No, that's me.
You just made it up?
That's made it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
I'm going to start calling you Philip.
No. Okay, but I got a joke.
Oh, let's hear this week's joke.
This week's joke is, all right, here we go. Why did the husband go fishing on Valentine's Day?
I don't know. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. To catch his wife a banquet of flounders.
Oh. I never wasn't expecting that. Some
Okay.
flounders.
Flounders. All right, here's another
We're
one.
carp fishermen. We
I
don't fish in the
know.
ocean.
Well, still fishing, got the rods out
Yeah,
and all
I
that
know.
stuff. But, okay, here's another one. Why did Batman and Robin quit going fishing together? We're in crickets.
Batman kept getting robbed of his fish.
No. Robin kept on eating the worms.
Oh.
Robin ate worms.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I'm done. That's it.
He said that's a...
All right. I guess we'll go ahead and just. Oh, shout out time. I got a shout out.
Who you?
Yes, I do.
Who you shouting out this
I'm
week?
shouting out to a bait shop.
What's the bait shop?
It's called Tackle Service Center over in Mooresville.
Is it Mooresville?
It is in Mooresville. Yes, it's in Mooresville, Indiana.
Is it a newer bait shop?
No, it's been around for a long time, but they're starting to get their foot into the carp thing.
The carp thing.
Last year I had put some of my product in there, bottom feeder baits.
Shout out to Bottom Feeder Baits.
Thank you very much.
Also sponsored by them also. Appreciate you sponsoring.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, they started carrying my products. They also carry some. Is it? I don't want to say the wrong name. Carpro? Is it Lindsay and?
There's a couple there. I think there still is maybe some type of.
Yeah.
I really don't know, to be honest. I know they branched off. They split into two different companies, and I know one is Proline.
Yeah.
And one is.
Forgive me if I can't remember.
It may still be Carp Pro in some type of way.
I
I'm
don't
really
know.
not for sure because I'm sponsored by Lake Monster. I have used it before, not knocking the product at all.
Good
Very
product.
very good product.
Very good product.
Carp series and the Cat series. So.
Karen and Bill over at that tackle shop, they're one get their feet wet in the carp thing.
Well, I mean, that's gonna attract more business to their locations.
So definitely. So I'll put their phone number, their address on there, a picture of the bait shop. It's over there on East Washington in Mooresville. I can't remember the address itself, but I'll pop it up on the screen. But they're getting their foot in the carp thing. So vendors, if you out there, any kind of bait flavoring, all that, I know I need to. I was going to talk to Lake Monster to see if they want, and I'm for sure any other bait flavors that wants to get in there too. It's great to have multiple things into a bait shop, so you're just experimenting, and that's all carp fishing is all about, experimenting and just learn off the new things, what works best for you. Plus that, I'm trying to go, so I'm also going to try to talk to them to talk to Big Carp and Tackle, get a lot of carp tackle stuff in there too.
Yeah, I'm sure whatever, if they can get a, contract with them or whatever, I'm
Oh,
sure they'll be able to get all that stuff in there for them,
definitely.
for sure.
Shout out to Tackle Service Center, so there you go.
I also got a shout out too, man.
Let's go, let's shout out.
I want to shout out Lake Monsters, man.
Lake Monster!
Justin Keaton, Zachary Peak.
There you go.
It's also my teammates for the Baldwinsville tournament. We've
Baldwinsville.
already registered, so we're in there for sure. But I just want to give them a shout out, man, for they got everything going on with the flavor company and everything like that.
They're going in the right
pouring
direction.
flavors like crazy. Head to North Carolina,
Yep.
getting a lot of them places in tune. You know what I'm saying? Or taking their product down there and getting it in their shops too for other people.
Yep.
But just wanted to give them a shout
There
out,
you go.
man, for
Good job, guys.
they're dealing with that, and we're trying to get everything together for Baldwinsville too. So they got a lot on their plate. So shout out to my teammates, man.
Teammates. And Justin and Zach, they're great people. So
Yeah, for sure. Good product too,
Yeah, good
man.
product.
All the products out there are good, man.
Yeah.
It's just sort of whatever you prefer.
I mean,
Everything works.
Oh, yeah.
All flavor companies work.
exactly. Matter of fact, we got one of our guests here, Kyle Carlson. He's from Connecticut. He hosts the 2021 Fishing Factor 3 Carp Opening. So, welcome to our show, Kyle. Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing today?
Good, how you guys doing?
Yeah, great,
Doing
great.
pretty good. The weather's getting better. I mean, we got a lot of rain that's about to come in. That's about to put a damper on some of our fishing for a few days. But
How's the weather up there?
It's starting to warm up. We got a warm stretch right now. We got 60-degree weather. I know a couple anglers are out there now. They're getting into some fish in the shallows, but
All right.
Mike's still packed away right now.
yeah.
Okay, sweet. So, you're definitely,
We've been following you.
Got a lot.
We've been following you for
A lot.
some weeks, really some months now, man. On,
even years. I mean,
Yeah, bro. I mean, you learn different people, as you go along. So
yeah. Matter of fact, you got such a great tournament. I think we even gave you Team Fish Fires even gave you a couple of sponsors gifts up there.
The last years, you guys have been more than generous.
I thank you.
we try to help out, as much as we can with what we can, as
Yeah.
far as what we're able to. So
Right.
Anything.
Yeah, one of our teammates, Jimmy Sneed, he goes up there and fishes your tournaments all the time. I'd like to make it up there one of these days too.
yeah, I definitely would like to feel. I need a fantail.
Oh yeah, that we're gonna throw a picture up there, but that fantail of yours is beautiful.
I'm sure he's caught many of it with him being from Connecticut, though.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, we kind of a little spoiled with that.
yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, let's see, I own a business in the area, so a little bit more flexibility when it comes to
Nice.
being able to fish, I guess, even though I guess it sounds like Tommy there, him and I are in the same industry.
You a painter?
Yeah, I own a painting company.
Nice.
That's nice.
So I guess I was kind of the perfect fit in terms of taking the permit when Dave Moore kind of retired from it. So,
Ooh,
other than that, yeah, just work and fish.
sweet. When did your passion for carp fishing start?
Summer of 2013, I was dating a girl and she had a summer house on a lake and I saw some crazy splashes going on. Dad, he said they were trash fish carp and I always fished for bass and stuff and
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta catch one of these and we were catching nothing but like 7, 8, 9 pounders and I was hooked and I remember there was this one fish that just took me on a 2-hour long flight and it snapped us off around a buoy. And since then, I think the next summer that's when I met a couple local guys who were into the Euro style and
Right.
Yeah.
kind of just went up downhill from there, or uphill, however you look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, with carp fishing, it's bass fishing. I feel like it's a totally different style of fight there.
It's more intense for sure.
Yeah, definitely more intense. I mean, the carp will definitely give you I feel like a better run. I mean, the way a bass is, they strike fast, and it's like, that's it. You know, they come in. Carp will
Constantly fight.
fight you all the way up to you get to the shoreline, and then they'll drag your line straight out again.
Yep.
You know.
Thank you for the relaxation part. I mean, I'd rather do 10 casts in a day than a 10,000 casts for a bass.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that, you know, I'd rather catch a 20, 30, 40 pound fish over a 5 pound fish. So, it has its, you know, it's just a little more relaxing after a day of hard work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Grab a beer and all that stuff. Sit back with some friends and just talk and do whatever you want. So I mean, yeah, that's the cool thing about a lot of socials and you know people getting together and all that stuff and just talking about you know and
About
just
fishing.
Yeah, about fishing and hey, what works with
It's
you.
my piece, man.
Yeah.
That's what, you know. Even if I go somewhere, it don't matter if I'm in the wild water spot or Prairie Lake, even if I don't even catch no fish, it really don't bother me.
Yeah, just
'Cause
hanging out.
I'm there chilling, hanging out. It's very peaceful. I'm not thinking about paying my gas bill or if rent's due next week or whatever it may be. You know, all that stuff. I left that at the front gate.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Even if you go out, you know, with just, you know, one guy, it's still a social.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know? Where bass fishing, it's not like, hey, let's go fishing. You know, there's more talking and more social, more cooking.
Yeah.
You know, hanging out, shooting the shit.
Yeah.
You know, with carp fishing than there is with any other type of fishing, other than maybe catfishing.
Yeah. But then 9 times out of 10, they're in boats doing that too. So I mean, it's a social too, just like you said. Well, you know, we're getting in. I mean, I've always catfished my whole life, off and on. But we're gonna get into some catfish videos this year too, also. So.
Yeah.
But on to the next one. Let's see. What do you think makes a good carp angler?
I think thinking outside the box and always thinking about new spots and discovery. You never want to keep going to the same spots. You always want to keep looking for the next best things. You just never know what you're going to discover. I know I've, you know, went to some spots and where, you know, they say it was nothing but dinks, and, you know, I've had breakthroughs where I've gotten them up to 37 pounds. So it's, you just think outside the box and just do your own thing. Don't follow the mainstream crowds.
Right. Yeah. There you go. That's
And
awesome.
that's how spots, you know, that's why a lot of people out there, and I'm sure some of the wild water guys that are watching this too, they won't let you know their spot.
No.
They, you know, we may be fishing over here, but I'm going to take a picture over here by these bushes with this bushes behind me so nobody can see
But you
where
know,
I'm at.
sometimes I don't blame them.
You know what I think we should bring it back?
What?
And didn't you start this, the mass carper?
Oh yeah, yeah. The mass carpers. Oh my god.
I think we should bring that back this year.
Are you okay?
We should do like
You try to find out once.
do like a 2-month thing.
Yeah.
Where it runs for 2 months, and have like 2 people do it for the first month.
And people just try to guess
and
who this
people
mass
try to
carper
guess who
is.
it is, and you know we may even get Kyle, all the way from Connecticut.
God, a while back I did this thing for a while, and it's called the mass carpers. And it's basically guys, you know, a couple guys dressed up. You know, they had their own little black outfits going on. You know, whatever
Mask,
you get,
everything.
mask,
You can't see no fingers,
no
no
skin
hands,
or
nothing.
anything. And when they catch a carp, of course they hold on and they got
Take a
some
picture
kind
with
of
it.
scary mask on or whatever. And then, you know, and people are just like, man, who is this person? Who is this person? You know, and I had a couple people from different state, you know, part of states and here in Indiana, you know, that actually did it. And then, and a lot of people were like, I know who that is. I knew who that is. Oh, I know where that spot's at. You know what I mean? And then, you know,
And knowing almost damn well
Yeah.
that, you know, they didn't know where them spots was at. So
yeah. So I mean, and there's a couple of people that, you know, I had a couple of mass carpers came in this week and says, you know, James, you know, I think I'm gonna give it up, you know, and then oh, that's fine. Then I report them. You know, okay, this is who, you know, thank
This
you
is
for
who it is.
This is who it is, and then
picture with their mask off.
right, you know.
He's even had. Didn't you have Brandon's wife? Didn't she do it too?
Yeah, Brandon
and his wife did do it.
Yeah, one of our teammates.
Team String Town, ain't that?
Is it Jake? Oh my gosh.
I know Stephen Northcutt did it.
Steve Northcutt did it. And, but, you know, we're getting off the subject here.
Yeah, but maybe we should bring that back.
Yeah, well, we probably should. All right, next question. Okay. What do you prefer the most? Lakes, rivers, ponds, or canals?
It's a tough one. I mean, I'm a river guy at heart.
Yeah, river rat. There you go.
But sometimes this river can get to you.
Yeah.
And you just got to kind of take a vacation and go to a pond or a lake or a reservoir.
Right.
It wears on you. Just, casting 6, 8, 10-ounce legs.
I was gonna say, you guys got a big current there or something?
Yeah, it's tidal, so.
Oh, so it comes and goes.
So normal river flow, you can probably get away with 5, 6 ounces, but once that tide flips and it's outgoing, hold on, you're definitely gonna need 6 to 12 in some spots.
So yeah, so you definitely got some powerful fish over there in your area.
Better have some thick rods.
You go all out.
Yeah, you don't.
mulch
Well, I'm just saying,
weeds and
think about your tip being on on 6 to
yeah, the
12
heavyweight rods.
That's the problem in the fall is all the weeds die off and they float downriver. It doesn't sound all that bad until they hit your line going in the water, and then your alarm starts buzzing off in the middle of the night. You think you got a fish, really you just got 40 pounds of weeds.
Nice.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But let's see. How do you scout out for new swims for when you're looking to catch? I mean, not just to catch a big fish, but when you go to a spot, what do you look for to scout for big fish?
Definitely look for a little bit of access. That's always a nice plus, but usually the better swims take a little bit of a hike in. But for the river, just something in that probably 6 to 12 foot depths. Maybe a nice break in the current would always be nice, but
Right, like a little pocket or something.
yeah, it's just they're hard to come by. It changes every year too. So what might be good last year might not be there anymore this coming year.
Right.
So, I mean, definitely a break in the current would be ideal. But that's pretty much, it's kind of just go to the river and, have a little hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like the Ballsville tournament. I keep, I can't express this enough. You guys get there early, man, and do your scouting because, like he just sit there and said, and he's in Connecticut. Your swim can, just because you fished there last year or it was a good peg last year, it may not be a good peg this year because the river comes and, it goes up and down, and it can move stuff, bring more brush in and more trees in and set them in front of where you was fishing out last year, and there could be a lot more snags there. So
Have you fished the Bowlesville tournament, Kyle?
It's on my to-do list. It's just with work and all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Getting the tournament off, and then my one vacation a year to Dale. It's hard to get any more time.
Oh, you're a Daler. You've been a Dale. Nice.
I'll be there in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah, that's where both my PBs come from.
Yes. Speaking of PBs,
Oh,
what
that's
is
our
your
next question?
yeah? What is what's your biggest mirror and biggest common?
And biggest buffalo if you've ever caught
Yeah.
one.
Never caught in a buffalo. I did take a trip down to Lake Wiley back in 2013, and it was a terrible weather trip, and we all blanked. But in terms of common, 37.9 pounds.
Nice.
I think mirrors 26 and change. That's at Dale Hollow.
Yeah.
That'll change this year.
Yeah, Connecticut. I think it's probably like 2021.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got both of my PBs from Dale Hollow too. I got a 33.4 and a 34 even
Oh,
common and a mirror.
Respectable fish.
Yeah, for sure. But before that, they was like 26 to 28 pounds.
Yeah.
Definitely took a big jump once you go there, man.
I'm
Just-
hoping to increase that in 3 weeks. So I'll
Yeah.
get back to that.
Are you going there by yourself?
I'm going with my buddy DJ.
Okay.
And Jimmy Sneed there. He's meeting us for the first weekend. But
Oh, Jimmy?
Oh, shout out to our teammate.
Yeah, he didn't give us an invite.
Yeah, he
What's
didn't
up?
tell us.
What's up, Jimmy?
Okay.
Hey, Jimmy, what's going on?
buddy? You going fishing without us?
Yeah.
Trying to sneak away. Oh, I just started a new job. Can't go on no trips.
Yeah. I'm a big bad guy now with a job. Okay. All right, Jimmy. Yeah.
We got you.
He usually goes with us for the whole trip, but he's got a new job, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta argue that.
Yeah, Jimmy's a good guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, is it my turn?
What kind of pickup do you prefer? Do you
Yeah.
boilies? Do you use like corn puffs, corn?
I'm a boilie guy.
Good. Good.
I will fish particles here and there, but I'm big into baiting campaigns and just dumping these into a spot and really just trying to get
The fish to feed on the boilies?
exactly.
So, quick question to that question that you just said. When the boilies, do you say you go to Dale Hollow or now do you get into your tournaments?
Do I fish my tournaments?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I
Have
understand.
any controversy?
Yeah.
Any type of collusion, I'd rather just direct it.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about because you don't want nobody calling foul or something like that. I understand.
Don't get me wrong. I'm hoping one of the other local guys picks it up for a year just so I can run it.
Yeah.
Or fit for a year, but it's most likely not going to happen. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, you know the ins and the outs about it, and that's like coming to ask somebody to, run your crew for a week that just started or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, okay, my question was, okay, I'm sure you went to, the Connecticut River, that you start fishing a lot. Do you throw a lot of boilies out when you fish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he said boiling
So, like,
campaign.
how many pounds, let's talk about pounds. How many pounds do you think you try to throw out? If you don't,
In one session.
In terms of a river campaign, I always start off with particles.
Okay.
Heavy particles just to get the fish in the area and jumpstart the swim. But usually after that, it's usually 5 to 6 pounds of boilies a day for maybe a week or 2 weeks. But usually I'd probably totals around 70, 80 pounds for a campaign.
oh, wow, nice.
A little less when it comes to lakes and reservoirs and ponds, but
Yeah.
you gotta assume that some of that washes away.
It goes downstream, with
Yeah.
the current, so.
A lot of the guys will cut their boilies in half just to give it a little bit more gripping
Oh,
ability at the bottom of the river.
the lay
Yeah.
flat, gotcha.
Yeah. So that's one of the techniques that a lot of guys use.
So, what would your go-to flavor be?
But I want to add to that. What would your go-to flavor be in the spring and summer and fall?
Oh,
All right.
Because it changes. In my opinion,
In the spring, I'm pretty much pineapple or anything fruity.
banana. You use a lot of banana.
Banana, pineapple, combinations of the two.
that's good.
Yeah.
In the summer, I don't really fish in the summer. Just with work and all,
Yeah.
and just the heat, and
Yeah.
the fish are a lot smaller. I usually don't get out. Maybe just to wet a line here and there. But in terms of the fall, I usually like coconut. Maybe a banana nut, something nutty and more savory.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, speaking of your tournament, well, never mind. I'm gonna go back
Yeah,
to.
well, yeah,
we'll
we'll
go
get
back
to it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go on. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was just. Yeah, he was saying butter. I like to use a lot of butternuts and stuff in the fall too.
Oh, I
man.
love butternut stuff.
I mean, I like to use it all year round, really, especially VV and vanilla butternut.
I think it's got. One of my favorite ones, butternut rum.
Yeah.
I love that one. I haven't messed with that one in a long time.
I'm a firm believer if you introduce anything, they'll get onto it and
Yeah.
they'll eat it. So
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
kind of preference, I think, at the end of the day.
Yeah. So, Who do you look up to as far as a mentor for advice on carp fishing? I mean, so I know some people, they look up to their father and stuff like that, but like besides like your father or grandfather or something like that, who do you
Or your
look
friend, whatever.
who do you look up to for advice on carp fishing?
I mean, I wouldn't say anyone in particular, but definitely the local guys.
Okay.
Ones that, you know, done it, been around. We definitely shoot ideas back and forth off of each other. And, you know, I trust them with their ideas. And, you know, it's a good teamwork effort we have out here with some of the local guys, so.
Well, there you go. That works. Yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So okay. Well, I guess let's go ahead and start talking about your tournament.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the 2021 Fishing Factory 3 Connecticut Carp Open.
Yeah.
It's coming back. It'll be in mid to late October. Again, it'll be my fourth time running it. I think it'll be the sixth time it's actually happened. Dave Moore ran it for 2 years.
Okay.
2016. It was off in 2017, and that's when I missed it, and I was the lucky one that decided to run with it. So
I feel like Dave Moore, he's ran a lot of tournaments because he even started the Baldwinsville tournament too.
he kind of plants that seed, and
Yeah.
a local will take it over. And yeah, Dave fished it in 2018, my first year running it. So
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's gonna, you know, with how much carp fishing is changing and how big it is getting as a
it's
sport.
getting huge.
Someone like that gentleman right there, he's gonna be very, very well known.
Yeah.
In the, you know, obviously he's well known and got a good reputation and everything like that right now. But
Big carp.
you know, in 30 to 40 years, when people look back and see how much carp fishing has changed because it's becoming more of like a sport. Like Dave's doing, you know what I'm saying, from full pool, you know, what he's doing with the Carp League and all that stuff, you know, it's just gonna make Dwayne, you know,
This tournament would not be happening without Dave's involvement in there.
Oh, I bet.
That's 100%.
oh yeah, for sure,
So,
for sure.
Yeah, Dave's a great guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
And
Great
to me,
products
yeah,
also.
great mentor and everything when it comes to carp fishing. He goes overseas to, you know.
Like I said, he'll
UK.
be remembered for a long
Oh,
time,
yeah, very long.
for a lot of things that he's done good.
Yeah, he's definitely
carving a good legacy.
Yeah, for sure, he's definitely making
It's
a
a
good
good
legacy for
foundation.
himself. People will remember him for days.
Definitely.
All right, what do you got? You got
Let's see.
you got any more to say about their tournament or anything?
Yeah, that's $400 an entry. You can do two-man teams with an optional runner, which is free. Some people go solo. Some
Okay.
people do partner. There's
So-
a $25,000 jackpot prize if you catch a new state record.
Oh, that's the one that Dave puts the insurance on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, Dave started that. It was I think it was like $100,000 when he did it. Unfortunately, I looked into that. It was way too expensive. The way we're doing it is it's all pretty much angler driven.
Right.
And that's is that a Connecticut record? Is what it?
Connecticut record. So the current record is 43 pounds 12 ounces. It was caught in 2012 by local angler Mike Hudak, who's one of the guys that actually met that day on the river.
But the record has been broken, and Dave Moore had to take insurance out for that payment. Am I wrong? Or?
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a golf tournament in a way.
Yeah.
You know, if you get a hole in one on a hole with a car, there's an insurance payment.
Yeah. And how much was that?
So I mean, we pay $1,000 just for $25,000, and it hasn't been broken yet.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
But I'm sure obviously they're in there, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the record in Connecticut has unofficially been broken, I want to say twice, since Mike Hudak caught it.
Okay.
He
Sweet.
just didn't want to, you know, because you had to give up the spot,
Okay.
and they didn't want to give up the spot, so they didn't officially claim it.
Okay.
Because we do have mobile scales, you know, you send
Right.
but they haven't wanted to go that route. So
How many weigh marshals do you guys have in the Connecticut tournament?
there's 3 weigh marshals, and then there's me, who's kind of floating around and weighing fish if I'm there.
Right, interacting, you know, seeing how everybody's doing, all that. So
Nice.
Yep, 8 weigh marshals around the clock from I want to say 5 a.m. until 10 p.m.
Well, I guess you kind of.
And what about number 12? How did you come up with the name
Yeah.
Fishing Factor 3, or was that something that was already into play before you took over?
So I wanted to, so the local shop that we like to shop at is Fishing Factory 3. It's located in Middletown, Connecticut.
Okay.
It so happens to be smack dab in the middle of the fishing pegs.
Okay.
So I thought it would be a nice idea to have it called the Fishing Factory 3, since they were the first shop that also started to sell carp fishing stuff.
Okay.
Now, do they sponsor? Do they have a sponsorship or anything involved in their tournament?
Yes, they're our main sponsor.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
They do gift cards and stuff like that, as well as other stuff that help us. And they provide a website on their site for signups and stuff and forms. But they're just, and then Andrew, who's the owner, his wife is also basically our Instagram promoter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and our Vanna White at the he's very helpful.
Yeah.
All right, this is I guess it's my turn now. Okay, so give me 1 second.
13.
I need my glasses. There we go. Yeah. So, who was the last year's winner of that tournament?
Let's see, this past fall, Marcin Targovsky won it.
Okay.
He was fishing solo.
Oh, that's gotta be tough.
Yeah, and he missed the first 12 hours of the tournament because he got called into work.
What in the world?
So he's a local angler?
Yeah, he lives almost down near New York, so I wouldn't really say he fishes the river that much.
Yeah.
I'd say he's almost he doesn't fish the river a lot, so he's about as local as New York anglers coming to Connecticut, I'd say.
Yeah.
Wow. Man.
But he does get up and fish the river occasionally.
And again, for everybody that's watching, how much does it cost to get in your tournament again?
It's $400 per angler.
Okay, is that like trash fee and all that stuff too included, or?
You
No
said?
traffic fee. It's basically just $400 flat. Just show on up, do your peg scouting and research, and show up to the peg drop, and hopefully you get lucky with what you want.
How much does that money, does all the money go, get paid out, or how's that work?
Yep. So it's 100% payout.
Sweet.
It's not $1 left in the account. Everything gets paid out.
Okay. How do you guys do your payout system?
So it's usually this is big four, and it's your top four, 1 through 4th. We do a big fish, we do a big fantail prize, and a big mirror prize.
So like the longest fantail?
No, the heaviest.
The heaviest? How do you weigh? The actual whole fish. I'm thinking. I'm like, well, how do you just weigh one fantail?
You had a James moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
27 pounds, I think, won the big fantail.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's an abnormally big fantail. So,
Okay, now, if I didn't, correct me if I'm wrong, now you said $400 per person?
Per team.
Per team?
no, per angler.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
it's
thought.
per angler.
So if you got another angler in as a partner, that's 800, right?
800 a team.
Correct. And if you want to add a runner, that runner's free. So it's $800 per team, $400 if you want to go solo.
Wow.
So $400 solo, $800 a team, and that's even a free.
And you're only allowed
Yeah.
3 teammates, including the runner.
Yeah, and so your third guy, he cannot fish, correct?
He can't touch a rod that has a hook.
Yeah, he can't touch a rod or anything like that. So he can spawn for you and stuff like that?
He can spawn, he can cook, he can net your fish, but he
as well just bring my woman.
Hey, some people do.
Yeah.
So, how many rods are you allowed in this tournament?
So you're allowed 3 rods per angler.
3 out.
So 6 total.
So 6 total if you got a teammate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, does your team? No, say your team. Does teams come up with or like team names when like if you?
If you go to register, you gotta have
Yeah.
a team name or.
Is it we got a team name or?
We haven't in the past, but
Okay.
we are exploring some new changes for this coming year, which aren't fully finalized yet.
Like instead of like Team 12, it would be like Team, I'm just gonna say,
Lake Monster.
yeah, Team Lake Monster, you know?
Yeah. We are thinking about doing something like that.
Well, that's kind of cool, really. I like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like to know, who's on the team, so I definitely wouldn't say like, Team Lake Monster and then not include.
Yeah, the
They
team,
just don't know who's on the team.
yeah.
So no matter what, the angler's name is gonna be on there.
You know, just to throw this out there, maybe you should talk to Jenny and Paul Wilson, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Jenny and Paul Russell.
We said Wilson.
Yeah. Maybe you should talk to them and see because they have a nice.
They're all going.
Yeah,
digital.
they've been digital, but they got a nice app, man. That it's called like a real time app or something like that.
Yeah.
And
I've talked to Jenny about that.
Yeah.
She actually came to the last New England Carp Conference.
Okay.
I was able to meet her there, and I was actually messaging her in regards to that app. And it sounds like it would take some tweaking to fit our
Okay.
structure.
You're-
It's definitely not free, and it definitely costs some money.
oh yeah, for sure.
It's definitely something that we're looking at for the future. Maybe not this year, but maybe the next following year.
Yeah.
But it definitely is a nice thing to have for the anglers, so they can keep it in real time.
Now I know the question too now, but the audience out there probably don't know. Do you take sponsors?
Yeah, definitely.
How many sponsors? Do you remember how many sponsors you had last year?
Oh, if off the top of my head, I want to say we probably had close to 25, 30
Nice.
sponsors.
And
We actually got a lot more sponsors from your guys' neck of the woods.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
Nice.
Lake Monsters,
Oh, good.
Team Fish Fighters, Bottom Feeder Baits.
Yeah, that's me.
Gotta give a shout out to Jimmy Sneed. Meeting him.
Who?
was,
Who?
You know,
Oh, that's that guy that got that new job.
Oh yeah, the new job guy.
Yeah.
It's going down hollow without his teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Good job, Jim. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's helped out a lot with, getting me in contact with you guys and other companies in your area. And Rob Stout, he's been more than generous.
Yep.
Yeah. Get the lid out.
Yeah, he actually just left our team, man.
Yeah. Oh, he's
all on good terms.
all
though.
good terms. He's just,
He's got another adventure that he's going on. Something that I've been a part of too with the racetrack. He's going to be a promoter for Circle City Raceway.
yeah.
That's out there in the fairgrounds.
In the fire department area.
Huh?
In the fire department area.
What do you mean?
You know what? He's kind of doing something with the firefighters.
No.
I'm totally wrong on this.
No, he's the main sponsor of like getting everybody in tune and finding other sponsors and stuff for the racetrack and doing a lot of the announcements and posting videos of the track. They're updating, they're building the track. Track's brand new, so he's posting videos of them out there working on the track. So you obviously, if you follow on Facebook with Circle City Raceway, you'll see that.
Yeah, I got to look at that.
Yeah.
I'm off on that one.
But yeah, that's what he's doing. He's like a head director.
That's awesome.
Pretty much promoting the race, the speedway, and not only that, he has his lead business, which everybody knows he's got some of the best leads around.
Yeah, he even Big Carbon Tackle gets it from him too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And Fishing Factory 3 gets them from him too.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
So add that to his
Yeah.
checklist,
Yeah, checklist. There you go.
not including all the
Yeah,
lakes.
he's not
Bayhouses.
gonna do. He doesn't do individuals anymore.
No, he's moved. I mean, which is smart.
Yeah.
He's leaving it up to the bait shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because when you're a flavor guy or a lead guy, and you got 20 people coming to your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Throughout the week. I mean, that's that takes away from family time and all that. So.
If you guys have not seen it yet or even heard of them yet, Rob Stout from Get the Lead Out, he's got some great products.
Yeah, for sure.
Weight products, and all up to camouflage, flat rolls, and all that stuff. Any kind of weights that you probably possibly could think of.
Yeah, whether Paylakes or
The different
rolls
colors,
or
the different
egg
colors.
sinkers, you name it.
Oh, and even the artificial moss on it too.
Yeah.
It's great product.
He's awesome to deal with, too.
Oh yeah. Rob's a good guy. We love him to death.
Got another question for you too. How big was that koi that we'll put this picture up for you guys too, along with some other pictures that he has sent us. How big was the koi fish that you caught, and is that the only koi you've ever caught?
So that wasn't me. That was one of the
What?
guys from Team K1 Baits, I think.
Yeah.
It was definitely under 22 pounds, which was the minimum call-in weight.
Okay.
It was probably like 19 to 21, somewhere in there.
Beautiful.
That is a unicorn for the Connecticut River.
So I just heard you say something about call-in weight. So you can't weigh a fish on your top four unless it's 22 pounds or bigger?
So your big four is your fish has to be 22 pounds or greater to call in.
Right, to even get on board.
Yep, and so if you catch a 25-pound fantail, that'll qualify.
Yep.
If you catch a 25-pound mirror, that'll qualify. For the big fantail prize, there is a minimum call weight for just the minimum, which I want to say is like 16 pounds if I can remember correctly. But mirror has no minimum to call in just to get the big mirror prize.
Yeah.
But in order to be on the big four board, it has to be 22 plus.
22 plus.
Mirrors in our section of the river are, I would say, one for every 300 carp.
Wow.
So they're definitely more rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 6-7 years, I've only caught in 7, I want to say.
Okay. So going to Dale Hollow is kind of like a dream for mirrors for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can hop the border to Bass. It's only 20 minutes, and that ratio is flip-flopped.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll catch more mirrors than you will commons.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Exactly. But yeah, going to Dale Hollow is quite the treat.
Yeah, Dale Hollow is it is a really special place. It's a beautiful area, and just the amount of mirrors in that lake is unbelievable.
It's one of those places you never forget when you're first pulling up to it. You cross that bridge in Birdstown, you're looking down. It's like holy, that looks like a blue lagoon down there.
What was your favorite part in Dale Hollow?
Honestly, probably just the camaraderie. Just hanging out with the boys, eating good foods. I mean, if you're not catching fish, you're eating good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You bring the smoker and the barbecue, and the fish are a bonus in my opinion.
Yeah.
I treat it as a vacation, and if you catch a fish, cool. If not, and it beats work.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
The first time I went down there for a week. It's been some years, but I went down there for a week, and we went down kind of early, and we blanked.
Oh, was that charter boat?
Yeah, we went on a charter boat, and the first,
They went on that charter boat with Rick Slinker and.
No, I didn't go with Rick.
Oh.
I went with
Gilbert.
With Gilbert Huxley.
Yeah. Or.
Shout out to Gilbert Huxley,
Gilbert.
fellow carper, hell of an angler.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went with him, and we went down there for a week, and I was really bummed.
I was there.
I was bummed.
Oh.
He wasn't there.
I was the second time with you.
So I went down there for a week, and we blanked, and there was only 2 fish caught, and that was the morning that we had done packed everything up, and Gilbert Huxley and Nick Swayze had still had their rods out. And
That sounds identical to my 2019 trip there. We didn't go last year because of COVID.
yeah,
The 2019 we went, and the first full day we were there, I caught 2 30s,
Wow.
low 30s.
yeah.
After that, we didn't catch anything for 8 days until we were packing up. And my buddy finally got one.
Oh, we didn't hit no fish.
But that teammate of yours, the bearded, the guy with the new job,
The bearded guy, the bearded dragon guy,
Oh,
Yeah,
that Sneed guy.
He lines.
Yeah, but
unicorn man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's the unicorn man.
But anyways, yeah, man, I stayed down there for a whole week, and I didn't even catch a fish. I mean, like you said, we still had fun. We still ate good. We definitely had a good time with good people. Even had a guy named Mike from up in Canada. He came all the way from Canada and fished with us. And then, I was so bummed. I was like, man, we didn't come down here. We didn't catch no fish. So once we got home, I just so happened to get a call from Gilbert Huxley over the weekend after we came back. He was like, man, somebody backed out. They've already put a $100 deposit down. All you got to do is pay the other $100 deposit.
Cha-ching.
So, yeah, he said cha-ching. I got in trouble that time because that was my girlfriend's. I was gone. I left.
How's your?
Yeah, if you remember, I left on her right before her birthday, and she was kind of mad at me for that. But I still love you, baby.
You gotta be over it.
But I went down there, and she told me, she was like, the whole time you was gone, I was hoping that you didn't catch no fish again, just to prove a point. I went down there, I hit 2 PBs, man. I hit that 30.
I was there with you.
Yeah, and Cap was there too, man. Got some good pictures and some beautiful fish, but like I said, beautiful time.
When's your woman's birthday?
April 16th.
April 16th. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. April. Yeah. Now that whole Baldwinsville tournament is pretty close to my woman's birthday. It's the 17th is her birthday, but
That makes it tricky.
yeah. So I got to do a lot of maintenance. Kind of
Maintenance.
I'm not going up there to fish. I'm just going up there to video shoot it. And hopefully it'll be a good. I'm sure it'll be a great. But just seeing all the fish and all that stuff, and it's going to be, yeah.
It's very, very fun up there, man. Especially when you go up there to the lock, and you're just seeing
Wow.
so many 30s and 40-pound fish, and you're like, God, I know they're in there. So I'm seeing these fish, so there's got to be something bigger that's just
And how far? Yeah. How far is Baldwinsville from you, Kyle?
For me, I want to say it's probably like 6-7 hours.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I figured he's closer.
I've driven to Syracuse. Syracuse is probably around 6 hours, I want to say.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's about. I think
So
it's
I'm sorry to interrupt. That's about the same distance from where I'm at to Baldwinsville.
Oh, it's about 9 hours. To
Oh, okay, I'm
from
way
here.
off again.
Yeah, it took us about 9 hours.
I didn't break out the ruler or anything.
I'm just a simple man.
I'm just a simple man.
That drives a kickflop compared to the Tennessee one.
Yeah, for sure. Wow.
So, is there anything else that you want to add about the Fishing Factory 3 Connecticut tournament this year before we let you go?
I mean, that's pretty much about it. I mean, I hope to see you guys here one year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But other than that, we appreciate all the support. You guys and all the big companies out there in the Midwest that support us, and all the other big companies that have also supported us. So we greatly appreciate it. And we're only trying to get bigger. We definitely want to get bigger. And we're just, this summer is going to be a lot of scouting new pegs and, try to keep things fresh and keep people thinking. So we don't want the same pegs every year. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just the stuff I always hear, and of course the unicorn man, Jimmy Sneed.
He's gonna eat him up about that. He's gonna call him that.
You know why we call? You know about his unicorns, don't you?
Maybe? I know the blanket. Are you talking
Yeah,
about-
blanket.
Did he? Hey,
And,
did you guys see it when he was in Connecticut? Did he take it with him?
Yeah, I was the one who took that picture, and I always try to take a picture when he's sleeping.
Hey, you should. Hey, if you can find that picture.
we did one. We took a picture of him.
No, I know, but this is probably a good picture that we didn't have nothing to do with.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
can send us that picture and we'll post it up for you
Yeah.
guys so you can see
Yeah, do
what we're
that.
talking about.
I will send you that picture a minute after I get off this.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time he's been caught with his blanket. Believe that.
I have pictures of him sleeping in my house, on the bank, you name it.
But hey, on another note, I want to jump back for 1 second before I let you go.
Yeah.
We'll still send you some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sponsorship on the
Team Fish
Connecticut
Carp Open or
tournament.
something.
But we would also like to maybe add the Fishing Factory 3 Connecticut tournament as a sponsor for us also in some way,
Yeah.
shape, or form.
Oh, okay. I never knew that was a possibility.
Yeah, for sure. We're about to have our shirts done here soon, man. So we're trying to get all that in line, with who's going to be all on our shirts this year too. So and that's free advertisement for you too, also. So.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely have to talk about that. That sounds like a great opportunity for everyone. So.
Yep. Awesome. So, hey, Kyle, thank you for coming to our show and talk about you as an angler and
Your tournament.
Your tournament. So, I mean, a lot of great information. I learned something off of it.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure everybody that's going to be watching this, that's
yeah.
a lot of good information that people didn't know about the tournament.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate you guys having me. Just a quick shout out
Yep.
to all of our marshals.
Nice.
Lee Hearn, Matt Kelly, Pat Shunk, DJ, Andrew and Alicia at Fishing Factory 3. You guys rock. So.
You rock, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Yep. And I'm sure he does too.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you guys obviously supporting what he does. He's definitely doing it for a good cause.
Oh, nothing but good things I heard about from this tournament.
Oh yeah, for sure.
From the Unicorn Man. He tells us a lot.
Himself.
And stuff that we've seen onto Facebook and social media and all that stuff. We're on a great show. So
Yes.
Appreciate you, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Appreciate you calling in, man, and we'll have to get back at you sometime. Get you back on the show sometime, man. Maybe towards the middle of the season or something, or maybe before the tournament.
yeah, before the tournament starts, and then maybe give you a little quick. You kind of give us maybe a little small video of the rundown of the winners.
Sounds good to me. Just let me know when you guys are ready to have a check out.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Bye.
Bye. All right, our next week's guest is Colin Peterson.
Colin Peters.
Colin Peters. He's from St. Louis. He hosts the St. Louis Invitational Showdown.
The St. Lawrence.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
St. Lawrence Invitational Showdown.
You're right. It does say Lawrence. Yeah. He gave me a picture where that I didn't remember the name of it of the character, but he gives me a picture, and this is the name that he kind of goes by now.
Mm-hmm.
That magician in the Lord of the Rings.
The Wizard.
Yeah, he looks like him. The Wizard Man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think of his name.
I don't know.
I can't think of his name.
But they
we'll have it for you sooner or later.
Yeah, they
we'll
call
put it
him
up.
something name in a carpy way.
Yeah.
But he's got a crystal ball thing. But Colin's going to be our next guest onto the show. So stay tuned for our next week.
Yeah, we'll have some good information about his tournament.
About
too.
his tournaments, and you have to be a CAG member for that one.
And if you got a tournament out there that you want us to maybe give you a shout out or something like that, let us know.
Yeah, we'll talk to you on the show, and all that, put a guest on our show, and we'll talk about you as angler and talk about your tournament too. So
yep, for sure.
So okay, now we're coming to the end of the show. Like always, support your local bait shops.
Yes, it don't matter who it is.
It don't matter. Indiana, Kentucky.
Yeah, whatever state it's in. Any bait
Fishing
and tackle.
Factor 3.
Fishing Factor 3 in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Nabtown Bait and Tackle, Adams Outdoors,
Go for
Haley's 1111.
Boom,
Shout out to Haley's too.
Haley's.
They're taking a big step and going to be, I think, one of the first pay lakes as far as I know, not saying nothing about any other pay lake or nothing, but as far as them actually being open to jug fish, they're going to be open on March 20th. So March 20th, you guys be ready for that to go out there and jug fish. There's already
So they're opening up early on that.
yeah, he's opening up on
Gotcha.
March 20th. He's already got it posted. I'll try to get a screenshot of it and I'll send it to James and maybe he can get it up and everything.
Sure.
But he's adding money to Big Carp, Big Cat for the I don't know, maybe that weekend or something
He's
like that.
got a pretty good big shop too.
Yeah, he's got
carp
a
gear.
nice selection of stuff.
Even
in there
though he's
for
got
sure.
wild carp gear in there too.
Yeah, he's got wild water. He's got pay lake. He's got he's got some casters in there. He's got if you want kids rods and reels, he's got that stands, bait, flavors, you name it. He's got it all in there, just like all the other places do. So just whatever whatever you prefer.
Good.
Number 2, man, always use carp care.
Carp
we can't
care.
preach it to you guys enough,
Please.
man. Carp fishing is getting bigger and bigger.
Huge.
Whether it's this state or another state, the bigger it gets, the more you want to help protect these fish, man.
Yeah.
Especially the Pay Lake owners. I can't express this to you guys enough. It's going to take for you guys to step up to the plate. I know you guys don't want to just jump right in and set a rule like, if you don't have a landing mat, you can't fish my lake, because obviously they don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So for the people that's out there watching, that wants to get into carp fishing, try to come up with some type of landing mat, or get a hold of me or James or something, man, and we can see if we can get you a landing mat just to help everybody out. We're trying to help everybody out that way. These Pay Lake owners, I mean, obviously they already see what we're doing because we've been doing it for a while. But if we can get them more in tune into protecting the fish, this is their investment. They're paying for these fish.
It's like this, landing mat.
Yep, lay it down.
Yep. Carp. Oh,
Yeah.
look. I
Been seeing some
Look, I
pictures.
put the carp on the landing mat, the unhooking mat. Oh, look. I'm taking the
Or
hook
a
out
cradle.
myself.
A cradle works really,
Yeah.
really
Watch this.
really well.
Watch this. Oh, carp's flapping. But guess what? It's not flapping on the
hurting it.
rocks.
It's not hurting it.
It's
There's
not on the dirt
there's a
ground.
slime that's on that fish that helps protect them.
Man.
You know what I mean? So keep in tune with that. I mean, seriously though, I mean, it is funny and everything, but it's really not. People say it's a trash fish, and us carp anglers, we get mad when people call them a trash fish. But
That's what the wild
I
carp
see
is,
some
it's
carp
the-
anglers not protecting the carp. Like, if somebody calls you a trash fisherman because you're fishing for carp, you get upset.
Yeah.
So it's not okay for a Pay Lake owner to get upset because of the way you're treating their fish.
After he paid for it,
Yeah, for sure.
he wants to take care of his profit. Plus, it's an animal. It's that we fish for over and over again.
Yeah.
So,
Some people just don't understand the passion that a lot of us have, for carp fishing. It's a way of life for me. I've been doing this ever since I was 10, 11 years old, carp fishing in the
Old
Pay Lake world and
school.
stuff. But on to the next one. Go ahead, James. About
for
that.
your online carp business, if that bait shop doesn't have your carp needs, go to Big Carp and Tackle. I mean, they got all, David Moore and his gang at Big
They
Carp
got
and
it all.
Tackle. Yeah, they got it all.
They got wild water.
Yeah.
They really have all your wild water. I don't really think they carry too much Pay Lake stuff.
Maybe weights and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
maybe sinkers and hooks and
I'm
stuff
sure
like
they got
that. I mean, they have everything
smaller
that you
rods,
need to
maybe.
make your rigs, and I'm sure you can get some good rods and
Right.
stuff like that. But
They got all kinds of landing mats there and cradles.
that's pretty much who we get our landing mats from.
Yeah.
We have a bunch, and we'll be continuing to give those out
Yeah.
too.
Matter of
And,
fact, are you going to the Hubbards?
Yeah, I'll definitely be at the first tournament.
Matter of fact, I could probably give you that whole box of
Okay,
landing mats.
let's put them in my garage.
So,
And join CAG.
join
A lot of
CAD.
big tournaments coming up, and you got to some of them tournaments in order for you to fish, you got to be a member of CAG.
Yep.
So join them. I think it's how much is it's fairly cheap to join.
$25 to get to be in it, and to renew it after a year, it's $20.
Yeah,
$20.
$20 a year. And I think they give you a pin. And
They give you a pen, they give you magazines, you get a little, you look at stickers, decals. I mean,
you get the magazine every month for a year or something like that too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good information to
A lot of good
wild
information.
water tournaments,
Also,
and different articles and stuff.
you're also allowed to go into their website where, as you are a member, but once your term's up after a year, then of course you're off unless you renew again for $20. But the secrets and stuff they have about carp fishing is incredible. I mean, just the techniques that they use. You hear a lot of tricks from old school carpers. That gives you good details and hey, this is what works for me and all that stuff.
Sometimes it's hard, it's tricky and
Yeah.
hard to
What to do when you go to a different
just to
swim.
catch a fish in a certain swim because
Yeah.
fish are it's getting harder and harder to hit the bigger fish because the bigger fish are they're big for a reason, not just because they've ate a lot but because they're smart. They just don't eat anything that gets put in front of them.
But again, we're coming to the end of our show. Please hit that subscribe button
Yep.
if you're not a subscriber.
Yep. Hit that like button or love button.
The love button.
Definitely share.
Share, please.
If
Yep.
you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do that also, man. We can't preach that enough.
If you like what we're doing, you know, giving you updates, and you hear stuff from other carp anglers, you know, talking on our show, you know.
Or you want to be on our show, you
Yeah.
know, give us a shout, either me or James, and we'll definitely get back in contact with you and get you on the show. We've got a couple people that's, you know, we're a couple weeks out.
Lots of it's going to be a good year, guys. Good year.
Hit that little bell, that way you
Bell.
get that notification
No,
as soon as we drop this video, man. And we appreciate everybody, and
we're all going to get bigger.
yep, appreciate the team. Everybody, shout out to all the teammates too.
So I'm out here.
Yep.
You out here?
Yep. We're out here. It's a wrap.
Wrap. Later, guys.